On April 26, 1986, a disaster struck at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. This event, etched in history, unfolded in what was then the Soviet Union, now Ukraine. The Chernobyl disaster stands as a stark reminder of the immense power of nuclear energy and the importance of its safe and responsible use. The incident sent shockwaves across the globe, raising concerns about nuclear safety and the long-term consequences of radiation exposure. It forced us to confront the potential dangers of human error and technological failures when dealing with such powerful forces. In the early hours of that fateful day, during a safety test, a sudden surge of power occurred in reactor number 4 at the Chernobyl plant. This surge led to an uncontrolled chain reaction, generating an immense amount of heat and pressure within the reactor core. The intense heat caused a steam explosion, blowing off the heavy concrete lid of the reactor. The explosion released a massive plume of radioactive material into the atmosphere. This plume, carried by wind currents, spread radioactive particles across a vast area, reaching far beyond the borders of the Soviet Union. Immediately following the explosion, firefighters and emergency responders rushed to the scene to contain the fire and limit the spread of radiation. These brave individuals, known as liquidators, worked tirelessly in the face of extreme danger. The Soviet government initiated a mass evacuation of the nearby city of Pripyat, home to many plant workers and their families. In the days and weeks that followed, a 30-kilometer exclusion zone was established around the plant, restricting access to the contaminated area. Section 4, Scars on the World. The Chernobyl disaster had profound and long-lasting consequences. The immediate effects of the radiation exposure resulted in numerous cases of acute radiation sickness and a tragic loss of life among first responders. The long-term health impacts, including an increased risk of cancer, continued to affect those who were exposed. The environment surrounding Chernobyl also suffered greatly, with widespread contamination of soil, water, and wildlife. Section 5. Learning from Chernobyl. Despite the devastating impact of the Chernobyl disaster, it has taught us invaluable lessons about nuclear safety and the importance of international cooperation in the face of such events. In the aftermath of Chernobyl, significant improvements were made in reactor design and safety protocols worldwide. The disaster also highlighted the need for transparency and rapid information sharing during nuclear emergencies. Chernobyl serves as a constant reminder of our responsibility to prioritize safety and to strive for the peaceful and responsible use of nuclear technology.